Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. It's winter here in Tassie. It was very hard to get out of bed to get to this national park. I had to get up at 5 and do a 3-hour drive basically. But now I'm here. I'm in the Mountfield National Park. It is a beautiful day. It's starting to clear up. So hopefully when we get to the summit, which is going to be Mountfield East, we should get some really good views. It should take about 4 hours from the car park. And on the way we're going to have a look at Beatty's Tarn and Lake Nichols. So a few pit stops along the way. Should be a fairly moderate hike. I'm also going to check out some other cool waterfalls that Mountfield National Park has to offer. So stay tuned, look out for that. Thanks for watching, subscribing. The channel is growing very well, and yeah, it's motivating Roscoe and I to keep getting some videos out to you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Let's enjoy the beautiful sights. First 35 minutes in the hike, it's pretty easy going, well tracked. Just a nice steady climb, not too bad on the legs, so good so far, which is good because a lot of ovals and Tassies can be very hard. Like this one seems to be fairly cruisy so far. Got to be careful when you're hiking in winter. Not forget that a lot of these rocks are going to be covered in frost and ice and can be quite slippery. So I've already slipped over once. It's probably not going to be the last time today, but yeah, just be wary of that when you're hiking in winter and stepping on these rocks. Have some good footwear and be careful. Don't go as fast as you normally do in dry conditions. Here we have it. Beatty's Tarn. How gorgeous is this? It's a little bit frosted over there. Beautiful. "10 minutes off the Mountfield East track. There's a little side mission, which is Beatty's Tarn, and it's definitely worth checking out. I can't believe how peaceful it is. There we go, Lake Nichols, gorgeous spot. So here at Lake Nichols, looks like there's the Lake Nichols hut, so you can use that hut if you do get snowed in, which is great. It gives me a bit of reassurance that you're not going to freeze to death if the weather turns bad. And here is Lake Nichols, a bit of frost and ice over the boulders there. Those cliffs over the back there have got a bit of ice and snow on it, so it'll be probably another 40 minutes to the summit of Mountfield East. Comment down below, guys, if you're really enjoying these views. Super peaceful, haven't seen a single person here. So in winter time, don't let it deter you to go hiking, because you can still get a nice clear day. It was very foggy and miserable down in the towns, but that's because the fog rolls off the mountains into the townships, and then you're thinking, oh, it's going to be a bad day. But if you look at the forecasts and look at the weather patterns, it's actually quite nice up in the highlands. Gorgeous. So I love coming here and finding out the history of these places. So Leonard Rodway, named after Rodway Range. Herbert Nichols, named after Lake Nichols. William Crook. All these guys were, you know, advocates for Tasmanian conservation, and just great looking at the history. It's good that there's facilities out here, because yeah, if the weather turns bad, you do need shelter, but this would certainly keep you out of trouble, this day shelter. You've got places to lie on to keep off the ground. Looks like a jerry can of some sort there. Don't know if that's fuel. But yeah, it's this could be a lifesaver, especially if the weather turns bad. The weather is meant to be pretty good, so I won't be using this today, but yeah, there is a risk of hypothermia in these conditions when a blizzard comes in. But yeah, these shelters save lives. It's good to know that this is here. Alright, probably 40 minutes, and yeah, we'll get to Mountfield East Summit. So there is one more stop before Mountfield East Summit is Lake Rayner, and it looks to be a big frozen glass over the top of it. Yep, that is frozen over. Magic. I'm not going to walk on it though. I'm not that confident. And plus I'm pretty heavy. Big boy. Just some snow, icy boulders to contend with my final push to Mountfield East. So not long to go, but yeah, just have to contend with that. Final push. Starting to see some mountains, which is good. You've got Nevada Peak over the back, and then far over the back's actually Federation Peak, and the eastern half is heading over to the western half. So starting to get a few views. But yeah, can't wait to get to the summit of Mountfield East. Alright, up on the plateau, Mountfield West right over the back here. Mountfield East is just there, very close. I'll be another 25 minutes, I reckon. Probably said that 10 minutes ago, but anyway. It's glorious up here. So peaceful. Haven't seen anyone else yet. But yeah, nearly at the summit. So reached a bit of a junction, so final push to Mountfield East. 20 minutes one way. Hopefully it doesn't take that long actually. So I've come up through here and I'm about to do Mountfield East Summit, but I'm thinking about doing the circuit because I really want to check out Seeger's Lookout and also Lake Fenton. It's going to blow out my time, especially when I've got to come down here and then across. But yeah, anyway, I reckon I'll do it. I've got plenty of daylight left. Still, the weather's still really good, so there's no reason why I can't do that as well. So we'll see some more sights, guys. Here we go, guys. Summit of Mountfield East. Oh, jeez, that's awesome. Wow. Goodness me. Sounds like a radio. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, here you go, mate. Scared the crap out of me, mate. Didn't expect anyone to be up here. Summit. Ooh. Oh, she's lower now. Awesome views at the top of Mountfield East. You can see a lot of Abels, which I'll probably use the iPhone to zoom in. That's Hobart. I'm going to get behind this wall. We've got Mountfield West, Right Range over there. Buchanan Peak and peaks over there as well, heaps. That's Mount Anne coming across the eastern half is Nevada Peak. Snowy north and south, Mueller, heading towards Cockle Creek Way, and Hobart's over there. Got all that fog that's gone in. That's where all the townships and roads are. It's all foggy, but up here it's pretty clear. It's amazing. So there you have it, guys. Southern Mount Field East. I'm not going to go back the same way I came. I'm going to do the circuit. I'm going to have a look at Seeger's Lookout and Lake Fenton. And I reckon I read on a board somewhere that Lake Fenton was stocked with fish. So I'm just wondering if there's any fish in there. So I'll have a bit of a look. Most of the footage will be mostly just photos off my iPhone because the GoPro doesn't really pick up the views that well. The peaks are pretty far away, but to the human eye it's just absolutely awesome, and it wasn't too bad of a hike. Probably a moderate hike, which is good. I'm going to have something to eat and something to drink, and then I'm going to check out Seeger's Lookout and Lake Fenton and do the circuit the other way, anti-clockwise. She was pretty cold up on the mountain. I'm just taking me a few minutes to thaw out. It was very windy, so once you got off, it's better again. I'm warm again, but she was cold. So going to take the long way home and do a circuit here at the Windy Moor track. A bit of boardwalk, which is nice. Bit of cruisy walking, hopefully, until Seeger's Lookout, and then check out Lake Fenton, and yeah, head back to the car and check out a couple of waterfalls. So absolutely majestic up here. Cool, we'll just keep looking. Starting to get a glimpse of Lake Fenton. It's not a small little lake, so it looks like it might hold fish for sure. And Lake Seeger Lookout's just there, which I'll have to go down a little bit, then hang a left. But nearly there, guys. Keep pushing through. Woo! There we have it. Seeger's Lookout. Don't know if this is the actual lookout, but this is the highest peak of the lookout. I'd say you'd see Lake Nichols down there. Whew. Magic. There's Mount Ann in the distance. Whew. That's awesome. Here we are at the highest peak of Seeger's Lookout. Absolutely amazing. Next stop is going to be Lake Fenton, and then Russell Falls, and then that'll be the end of the video. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the views so far. I haven't been doing much hiking videos, mostly fishing, because we're getting a lot more hits on those. But yeah, if you've got any recommendations, comment down below. Lake Fenton is next. Here we are at Lake Fenton. Beautiful size lake. I might do some research and see if it still holds some fish. Ross and I might come and have a look at it and catch one in here. Lake Fenton, a good sized lake. Looks very fishy to me. Comment down below if you've caught any fish out of Lake Fenton, or if you're allowed to fish it. I could find it out on Google, but it'd be nice for the viewers to let me know if they've caught any fish here. Looks very fishy. Alright, so 15 to 25 minutes away from a couple of nice waterfalls, Horseshoe Falls and Russell Falls, so get a glimpse of those before it gets dark. It's only 3:30 and it's, yeah, getting pretty dark already, so I'll quickly gas there, get a few clips and vids, and then yeah, sign out. How gorgeous is that? Horseshoe Falls. Have a quick look at Russell's and then we'll sign out. Gorgeous. How gorgeous is this spot? Haven't seen any fish. This is where Russell Falls pretty much starts cascading down. Have a look at that. Beautiful. There you have it, guys. Not Lady Baron, Russell Falls. How gorgeous is that? There you have it, guys. Massive day at Mountfield National Park. Ticked off Mountfield East, had a look at some other lookouts, some lakes and tarns, and finished off with Russell Falls and Horseshoe Falls. Hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, would love to get more hiking videos out to you, but the fishing rod is also calling me as well. But if you enjoyed that one, subscribe, like and share, and we'll see you on the next Tassie Harbour adventure. Cheers. Woo!